Guess we're doing this again. Okay. So, last time we left off, what do I say? We basically ended at the equivalent of day 2 in like the original DDLC. Now, I wouldn't say you've missed out on anything. It's just more. Again, we left off on the equivalent of day 2. The main thing you really missed out on was the extra dialogue. But then again, I ain't stopping you from getting the game yourself. Both the mod and the original game is free, so here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, we're still doing the Natsuki route, so let's select all the cute stuff. Dang it, no! Dang it, no. Okay. Do they add more words for Sayori to jump to? Okay. No. Milk. What? Oh, floating. Also, I got more water with me. So I won't have to do it midstream intermission last time. No! Okay. There we go. I swear, the more into this I get. Alright, so. Try? No! Poof. There we go. Okay. So we're still on the Natsuki route. Let's see what happens. Okay. Gotta get back to my speaking voice. My neck still hurts. Alright. Here we go. Actually, what do we do this here? How about chat? Okay. Send some stuff here. Now I can see the chat better. Just a few days ago, I never would have thought that I'd look forward to an extracurricular so. Why can I not say these? Extracurricular so much. But here I am, back for another club meeting and anticipating new antics from everybody. The usual step into the club room. Hi, Casty. Oh no, I'm doing it again. Let's not reach for water. Okay. Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. Just not used to you being in the club, that's all. Is that so? Well, no. Well, it's nice to see you so cheery. Anyway, what's new? Didn't want to kill myself. Okay, that's bad. Oh, I've got some exciting news. What's up? Did you know that the student store sells that brand new strawberry milk now? I saw that when I passed by my way here. I should have known better than to expect actual news from Sayori. I don't think I've tried that yet. Trying to keep a decent conversation. The brick wall? No, I'm not calling her a brick wall. Please don't judge me. I don't know. Strawberry milk is usually too sweet for me. What? But it goes great with melon bread. What's... Okay. Sorry, you can eat a packet of raw sugar and you'd still say it's not sweet enough. Hey, that's exaggeration. Seriously though, it goes real well with bread. The milk is sweet, but it still has that unique tart strawberry flavor that eased by the richness of the milk. And when you pair that with fresh bread, the sweetness is spread out even more just so it has just the right amount of flavor. Wow, when did you become Gordon Ramsay? Yeah, I'm a food expert, so you should trust me on this. I mean, given how many snacks you eat every day, I don't doubt that you know your food well. Wouldn't Natsuki be more the Gordon Ramsay in the club? I'm just saying, how about that's the one who actually bakes? That's Clark. Okay. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, you meanie. So I'm a meanie for giving her a compliment. Anyway, are you too hungry now? Talking about food always makes me hungry. Now that you mention it, maybe a little. Great, let's go to the student store and buy snacks together then. Are we gonna get a new seat? Now I see what she's pointing at. I raise an eyebrow and Sayori notices. Hehe, Casty, why are you looking at me like that? Well, Sayori, I have a nagging suspicion that you want me to socialize with people. You're only trying to convince me to buy because you don't have any money. And you just want me to buy a snack.
What? I would never do that.
Really? Let me see your purse. No, let's see your purse.
Huh?
Your purse. Let's see it.
Hmm.
Siri laughs awkwardly as she pulls out her purse. She opens with it. But she opens it and dumps its contents onto the desk's... What? Desk's plural? 2 small coins fall out. What is that, 1 yen? No, like 100 yen? This sort of ruse might have actually worked had Sayori not pulled it on me numerous times while we were younger. The amount of times she managed to trick me into buying her another ice cream. I guess some things never changed. Nice try, Sayori.
No fair, how'd you know?
Hey, how wouldn't you like to know? Let's call it intuition. In response, she sticks her tongue at me. Typical. Yuri suddenly giggles. But, I didn't notice she was eavesdropping. Looking over in her direction, I catch her peeking over the top of a book.
Hey. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Cass to let me borrow some money.
Shouldn't that be Will?
That's none of my business, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. It's shameful to manipulate people into doing or buying things for you.
Well, isn't that a little harsh? I'm only messing around with Sayori after all.
I didn't mean that. I came out much harsher than I expected. Sorry, I just, well...
Yuri blushes with embarrassment, looking away from us while playing with a strand of her hair.
I apologize for how I've been acting lately.
It looks like she still might be a bit ashamed of how she acted yesterday.
You know, it's okay to be honest sometimes. You shouldn't always keep things that bother you to yourself. There's no way you could think that after... You're right, though. I shouldn't trick people to buying me things. Funny how your 10-year-old self didn't see it that way. Yuri lets out a small laugh, covering her mouth with her hand. Even the way she laughs is so shy and proper. Is this mischievous behavior something Sarah used to display as a child then?
Oh yeah. Although back then I fell for it time and time again. You wouldn't believe how much candy Sarah managed to con me out of.
Well, don't make it out to be so sneaky, Casty. All those candies were so good.
Turning to her grandma. Needs to cover the door. Okay, now my... Oh no, come on. I need to get a new mic stand. It keeps falling over. I soundproof the room a bit more.
I'm surprised, Sarari. Coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? What's going on here?
That's... Monica's sprite still gets me. Oh, nothing much. Sarah, he was just up to some mischief. Yeah, she's buying her a snack.
Hey, that's not true.
Monica smiles wryly and turns to me.
I'm assuming this isn't the first time.
Well, you'd be right. We all share a little chuckle like that. Well, everyone except Sayori does.
Hey, you guys are...
Okay, we're sorry. But did you bring that? But you did bring this upon yourself.
Yeah, I know. But in my defense, I am really hungry.
That's so bad. That's good, James.
If you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want.
She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands.
Thank you.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sword! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Bit my tongue! Heh! You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks very good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Get this closer to me. Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, Monica, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori to quit taking my stuff? Sayori, you know you shouldn't do something like that without permission. Get rid of Mon. Can I? Hold on, let me check the game files, because I don't know if you're joking. I don't know if I have a shortcut just to display my desktop. I don't. Okay. So, if you're wanting, let's see. Let me go into my Steam folder, actually. Common, Literature Club. Characters. They're still here. But no, I want to take the actual... what's the best way of saying it? I don't want to do anything screwy with the game just yet. Like maybe later on, in the series, maybe I will. Monaco scolded Sayori. I know. I'm sorry, Natsuki. But it was so good. Hey! Everyone but Natsuki chuckles. These things happen a lot, Monica. A little bit too much, to be honest. Don't worry, it's all good fun. Good fun is teasing each other from time to time, not stealing food. Okay, calm down. It's no big deal. Sure about that. Natsuki pouts in her seat. Everyone calms down and quickly returns to their normal activities. Sierra has already managed to finish the entire cookie. Meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri's already lost in her book. See, okay, yeah, I remember. I'm taking the Natsuki route. So, you ready? Huh? Oh, right. I wasn't expecting Natsuki to come to start reading so quickly. Not that I wasn't looking forward to it. Well, let's get going. Alright, I'll follow you. Natsuki excitedly walks over to the closet as I trail behind. You gonna like this volume, Casty? Oh, that overarching plot you've been wanting finally. My cat! Had my voice not recovered since Sunday. What, something wrong? I glance inside the closet and immediately notice the problem. All of Natsuki's boxes are sitting on the top shelf. Did you move all my stuff again? About that. The teacher got mad at me on how much room your stuff was taking up and moved it around. I was going to try to put it back, but I didn't have enough time this morning. Sorry. That's just great. Natsuki attempts to reach the top shelf with a little success. She moves around some of the school supplies on the lower shelves to make room. There, that's plenty of room. I'm moving these back down. I noticed a collapsible stool hanging on the side of the closet wall. Here, use this. I take the stool off the wall and hand it to Natsuki, who quickly props it up and hops on. The stool is just barely high enough to allow Natsuki to retrieve one of the boxes. She uses her fingertips to inch the box towards the edge of the shelf. Once she gets a good grip on it, she quickly hops off the stool. See? Easy. Natsuki holds the box up triumphantly before placing it on one of the lower shelves. Do you want me to get the rest of them? I can handle it myself. I just need something taller. Natsuki pokes her head out of the closet and scans the room. All the chairs are attached to the desk, so it'd be impossible to get them in the closet. Aha! She heads for the teacher's desk and retrieves the computer's chair sitting behind it. I watch as she wheels it into the closet and proudly hops on. Let's see. I wonder, what'll be the dialogue here? I told you I didn't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own. What? Since the computer chair is on wheels, it swivels from side to side as Natsuki stands on it. Steady, steady. Natsuki clearly doesn't want any help, so I just idle in the doorway and up the closet and watch. She shakily grabs boxes and places them on the lower shelves. Ah, here it is. Natsuki pulls the Parfait Girl's box set off the shelf. She then opens the box and digs around in it one in a while and holding the box with the other. What is this wording? What? Suddenly the chair starts to give out under Natsuki's feet. God! I rush over to Natsuki, placing my hands on the back of the chair and propping my foot under one of the wheels. Luckily I managed to steady the chair and prevent Natsuki from falling off. The manga, on the other hand... Oh, the box! What? Okay. That was a lot quicker. I feel books shower down on my head and my back, the hardcovers leaving a painful bruise. At least they're not... At least not the last cliche one. Natsuki quickly jumps off the chair. Go what you did, idiot! What I did? You made me drop the books everywhere! You would have fallen off the chair if I didn't save you. I would have been fine. Natsuki turns back to the closet as if reflecting on the events that just occurred. When she turns back, she lowers her head. Okay, maybe you did help me from falling. So, thanks. You're welcome. Now we should probably clean this mess up. We both get on our knees and begin cleaning up the spilled manga shelves. Then we touch hands. Unconsensually. Luckily, none of them got damaged in the fall. There are only about 15 or so books, so we finish fairly quickly. Once everything is back in the box, Natsuki puts the box back on the shelf, but not before I snag the second volume. Still want to read? I hold the book up. The expression Natsuki makes is priceless, so I can't help but smile. He unintentionally made me smile too. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied with this manga. Natsuki was right. It gets really good in the second volume. I think the reason I'm having so much problem reading this is because this isn't the wording I would use in regular life. I was right, wasn't I? So it clashes with what's actually written on the screen versus what I would actually say. Yep, that was pretty good. Told you so. Okay, everyone. It's time to share poems again. I sigh. Guess we'll read some more later. You sound like you're excited. I am. I give Natsuki a wave before heading back to my seat and grabbing my poem. Should I just do the same word as last time? So that's like Natsuki Sayori Yuri Monica. Natsuki reads my poem. By now she have had to read it at least twice. It's good. It's too good. Is everything alright? Oh yeah. Natsuki, wait, okay, okay, my mic's on good. Okay. Wait, oh dang it, I remember when I wanted to do last stream. Decrease the audio just a bit more. And in some parts it overpowers my voice way too much. Okay, just turn down a bit. Natsuki looks down at my poem. It's good. Okay, really good. There, I said it. Then what's the problem? This wasn't how it was supposed to go. I was supposed to be the pro. You were supposed to write like me. Instead, you just... Natsuki's voice trails off. Natsuki, I do write like you. Huh? My style is heavily influenced by yours. Do you not notice that before? Natsuki reads my poem once more. Her face turns completely red as she reads, and once she finishes, she looks down at the floor. Natsuki, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. Not only is your poetry really good, but you also fight against... You are the pro. I'm just trying to live up to your skill level. Natsuki takes a moment to digest what I just said. Really? Really. Thanks. No problem. Now, let's see your poem. Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't get it. Again, I ain't doing the voice. I don't get it. I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of their time.
I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Be dark all you want, just keep it in your gripes. Oh, sure, you can tell me if you have a problem. Just keep it constructive, and things will be awesome. I like you to know that our readers will differ. There's no best style, you smug old glue sniffer. My poems may be simple, but often straightforward. But charm can be found in some whimsy and order. In such whimsy and order. Not all poems can be as complex as you'd like. If you think otherwise, you can go take a hike. What about kids, or the elderly too? Some read for fun, I guess unlike you. Let's just go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it all, that much is a given. But give things a chance, you might find something nice. Just open your mind, and that will suffice. Okay, I'm actually liking these original poems very, very much. So, what do you think? I mean, it's well written at least. I'm not sure how I would confront Natsuki about this, but to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would be an understatement. Oh, yeah, I realized that too. God forbid Yuri see this poem. Yeah, doesn't she realize she has to share it to Yuri right on the day too? Yeah, well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say I was inspired. It really felt good to pound out these lines. Poetry's an amazing emotional outlet, you know? Anyway, I can't wait to show you this poem. Wait, hold on. What? Natsuki, do you really think that sharing this poem is a good idea? You're really going at her throat with this. Don't you think that you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way, so why should I? Because then you make an enemy in the long run. But then, I think that that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things right. Why don't you try being the bigger person and just talk to her first? But I already know what she's going to try, and that she's not going to try. She just always is so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her, including me. You can't understand her if you don't even try. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, and she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you. But from what I've seen from the both of you, she's more similar to you than you might think. Huh? That's... Aren't you judging by a book by its cover right now? I need to practice that too. Well, whatever. You can't hold this grudge forever, you know. I'd always think of Monica and Sayori. Fine, I won't share Yuri my poem. Does that mean she's gonna have to write one, like, in the next 5 minutes? Are you happy? I won't be happy until you try talk to her. I won't be happy until you try talk to her. She's not gonna bite, Natsuki. Yeah. Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks. You're gonna do the club proud. Shut it! But, you know, I'm glad that we share a similar writing style at least. It's cool to talk with someone who, well, gets me. I've been enjoying sharing with you. So consider yourself lucky. Alright, I will. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow. Same here. So Yuri, help. That's great. Let's go Yuri next. I'm sorry if I've offended you. Oh no. So do they both still hold a grudge against each other? Because I guess from the original, just Natsuki. This guy gets it. Alright. Yeah, I am going for the Natsuki route if you are interested. Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Also, if any of you are wondering if I'm going to be doing any Doki Doki Literature Clubs, anything related, like in the future, no, I guess not. Like, I'm gonna finish this at least. I'll at least finish. Okay, I'll finish at least one route, and if I get any comments saying like, "Hey, please do more," like, please finish the other routes, then hey, maybe I'll do that. Like less streams of me grinding in Hypixel Skyblock, but okay. I'd be happy to play this, because I'm actually liking this. Natsuki's the best? Yes, I agree with you. Even though Even though spiritually I like Sayori more. But in terms of who needs a hug more, I'd say it's Natsuki. Alright, continuing. I said that Natsuki's writing style wasn't the best. But it seems that you prefer that style to mine. Okay, is she gonna hold a grudge against me too? So in a way, you're both pathetic. I was saying that your writing style was... Wait. Oh yeah, okay, now she's realizing what she's saying. I was saying that your writing style was bad as well. Yuri, that's a bit of a leap. I hope you could forgive me. Yuri, it's okay for you to have an opinion. That doesn't make you evil. I should have known this would happen. If I try to prepare my words, I just sound awkward and weird. But if I just try to speak my mind, I cannot come off as unfiltered and people dislike me anyway. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. What? But it's clear that you'd be happier if you spent more time around the others. Yuri! Oh no, she's trying to isolate herself. Please don't go. Please. You don't have to pity me. It's okay. Besides, I have my books with me. Please, no. Don't ever abandon me or leave me alone. Yeah, but they ain't gonna say sweet things to you. They're all I've ever needed anyway. No. She forced me to do a Yuri route. Yuri shows me a plaintive smile before turning around and heading back to her own desk. Let me see your poem at least. I really didn't mean to upset her, but no matter what I say, she won't listen to me. She really seems to think I hate her, although that couldn't be further from the truth. I sighed to myself. All I could do was accept that that's how she is. My favorite. Natsuki, you're my favorite? Pick one, man! Okay, that's a bad way of saying it. They're all best girls, okay? No denying that. But some people could say they relate to one more than the other. And then, yeah, as I said, spiritually, I relate more to Sayori. So, continuing, all I can do is accept that's how she is. If she actually wants to be alone, I'll have to respect that request and leave her be. No, what are you doing? No. Did I get a bad end or something? Is there something as a bad end? Okay. Ooh. I really like this one, Cassidy. Better than yesterday's, huh? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hehe. That's not very helpful, you know. Sorry. I'm probably not the best person to get feedback from. Monica once told me it's impossible to really rate a poem because they're so subjective. So I just judge poems through my heart. I guess I look for how the poem makes me feel. I hope that helps. Yeah, sort of. I guess some feedback is better than no feedback, right? Right. Speaking of feedback, do you want to read my poem now? I didn't read Yuri's. Oh no. Sure. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, exploring the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my little bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What's this entailing? I don't think I read these poems very thoroughly, like the first time I played the actual Doki Doki Literature Club. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor.
They're supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. This ain't the happiest. Yeah, first time reading these poems. This is interesting. Well, Sayori, I didn't expect this at all. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Remember, I said I'd write the best poem ever yesterday. Well, here it is. Turning to 30 virus, why? Constant burping. After all, Monica has taught me a lot. Yeah, a lot of subtle things I didn't get for first playing this. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. So that's what this poem's about. I suppose that much was obvious. Unlike yours and Monica's poems, series are relatively simple to figure out. So if I've interpreted this correctly, you're basically doing everything you can to keep your friends happy. Yeah, you got it. I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts on paper and turning them into a poem, it's like magic. Well, I think it's amazing. You should really be proud of it. Thank you, Cassie. That means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though. Nah, it's great, seriously. I can't help but notice that the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somehow alarming, a very dark contrast from the cheeriness I'm used to with Sayori. Although, maybe I'm looking into this a little bit too much, but the end of the poem is pretty dark. Oh yeah, they don't touch about this in the original. And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently, so I'm just checking, is everything okay? Of course, silly. I forgot to tell you, I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. A mixture of the two. This poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up. Good to have a hobby. Of course, and hopefully you'll also stick with it. So I look forward to seeing all the poems you write in the future. Well, no guarantees there, but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic. Monica, help me. Are you doing something again? Hi again, Casty. I'm trusting that the club's been doing you well. Same answer as yesterday. Hehe, that's nice to hear. So how's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Just alright, No, I guess I could say that it's revolutionized my world and brought a color into my previously lifeless life. Well, I say that, but the club, if not the poetry, really has made my days more interesting. Okay. Can't with the sarcasm, mister. At least you're not hating it though, right? Nah, it's been an interesting experience at least. Gives me a new hobby to do. I'm happy that you're buying yourself at least. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. What? What was that? She didn't say anything. Did we just immediately exchange poems? Okay, pressurized. I float there, in vast hollow emptiness, large but small. Grandiose and overwhelming, yet a dust mote. Drifting, meandering, carried along in endless something. Void. But then I realize, my eyes open, bloodshot, my mouth opens, gasping for breath in this crushing, suppressing, restraining, boundless, everlasting, suffocating vacuum of torment. Atmosphere, Pascal, Tor, screaming with no mouth, stretching, restraining, unrelenting, clawing with no nails, disintegrating in a suffocating poem of absence. Oh, she's going through a midlife crisis already. Is she still aware that she's in a game? This sounds existential. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Really freeform too, if that's what you call it. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. The other girls don't do this stuff nearly as much as you, at least. Yeah. You could say that they're a bit more traditional when it comes to their structure. But I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It fragments. How do you say that? I'm gonna say fragment. It fragments everything and leaves a dissonant tone with the reader. I know what fragment means. I see. I guess that there's a lot of things you can do with poetry. Definitely, poetry is very much an art form. You're meant to craft poems using never-before-seen combinations of words to interpret the world around you. You really love poetry, huh? Maybe you should write a poem about poetry someday. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, it's still hard for me to tell what your poem's about. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Now, we've all had to experience that in this poem with the poetry discussions and all, but it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing though, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. Yeah, it definitely is more helpful getting real criticism and feedback rather than rather than just empty words. I guess I really hit the mother lode with the literature club. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Actually, yeah, I even read hers. Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. I wonder why. Oh no, I can feel a storm coming on. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who was meeting her eyes. Natsuki, did you write another poem in the next 5 minutes? Please tell me you did. And considering Natsuki's poem for today, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share with Yuri. I'm guessing Yuri's poem is like Natsuki's. It shows bias towards her style. Judging by Monica and Sayori's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I am. Get ready to hold them back. I guess I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation. I had convinced Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, well, it's all over. So, Natsuki, if I may... how about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not feeling well. It's my time of the month. Excuse me? What? I ain't no girl, but I don't think having your time in the month prevents you from speaking. If anything, it makes you more talkative. No, that's bad. Okay, I have a girlfriend, so I know what it's like to be with someone who's on their time of the month. Still, I can practically see Monica internally face palming. Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore. Is that so? I'm sorry, you must be absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today. You don't need to apologize, it's not your fault. I can definitely share tomorrow. Yeah. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your poem on your own, would you like to see mine? I wrote it thinking of our argument the other day. I suppose I wanted to show that I'm more open-minded and that I may have appeared. As a way of repenting. I know that's not much, but hopefully this will contribute to a reconciliation between us. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. And friends forgive each other. I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say. No, it's not presumptuous of you to say that. It's because I'd like to consider you a friend too. So you can hand over the poem then. With a shy smile, Yuri hands the sheet of paper in her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen. You're writing using rhyme and stuff? Like me? You could say you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. Thanks, Yuri. It's awesome. There's really no need to thank me. Well, I'm really glad I got to know you. I'll definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow. Then I'll be looking forward to that. I do hope that you feel better tomorrow as well, so that you can share your work with me then. Yeah, of course.
That was a crisis and a half avoided.
I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri worked things out, and it seems that Monika and Sayuri feel the same way. It's good to see everyone getting along. Now that we are done sharing, though, I have something to discuss with you all. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up. Is this about the festival?
I need a burp, it won't come out.
You could say that. Ugh, do we really have to do something? It's only in a few days, so it's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good.
There it is.
Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put it together anything good enough to attract new members. Yeah, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves. Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I could sign some pamphlets to have the event, and they already made posters to put up around the school. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance. What? Monika, everyone's going to choose one poem to recite out loud. It doesn't have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Although, of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite their poems too. Yeah, I put a thing at the poster that says, bring your own poems. It's gonna be so cool. Zero put pulls the poster out of her bag and hooks it up for anyone to draw with. Am I actually gonna see a poster? Are you kidding me, Monika? Don't tell me you started putting up the posters already. Yeah, well, I did. You really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising. You never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random people and perform on poems. I agree with Natsuki. I could never my wife do something like that.
Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, yes, please come down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. But I still think we should try our best. Look around.
Monika motions to all of us.
We're all here because we have passion for literature and club. Don't you want to share that poem? Can you share that passion with other people who inspires them to pursue their inner writer? Yeah. It's all about exploring yourself and trying new things all while having fun.
Monika and I nod our heads in agreement. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, in silence. I guess that means it's my turn to say something. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. As Monika said, we're all here because we care about the club and we want to see it through. And if all that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, then I think we can manage. Sarah and Monika's faces light up as I finish speaking.
Hey, it isn't like we don't care about the club. It's just, do we really have to perform? You know how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just narrow-minded jerks. They don't even give literature a chance. Just say successful will be any different. I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki. I'm sorry, Monika. I don't know how much you want to do this, but I just can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers.
Well, at least Yuri and Natsuki have proven that they can agree on something. Monika sighs, her eyes close as she rubs her temples.
Well, guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that, I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous myself. After all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people. They won't judge you for your tastes. I've known them for a few years, trust me.
Natsuki huffs, turning away. She doesn't look particularly convinced.
And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I've thought of a way to ease you into it. Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club?
No way!
Monika! Too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? But, Monica, there's gotta be something else we can do. Yuri nods vigorously at Natsuki's words, anxiously written all over her face. Need water. Ugh. But guys... No, Sayori, it's okay. If you guys really think we can do better than a poetry performance, then I'll gladly go along with an alternative. So, any ideas? An awkward silence fills the room. We all glance down at each other anxiously before Sayori. Before Sayori finally speaks up. Ooh, we could... Sayori stops and thinks to herself for a moment. Wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work. Once again, the room falls silent. Well then, I guess we can't come up with something different after all, heh? Monica laughs, intending to ease the tension in the room. I know you guys may not have the I know you guys might not be the best I can't speak. I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please guys, please. Can you stop pressuring us? I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up with such resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still. I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki. Both of them have raised their voice. Yuri looks a little startled, and Sayori looks a little anxious to intervene. Hey, guys, please, there's no need to get angry. Can we just discuss this normally? Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just this festival is important to me, that's all. Ever since I created this club, I always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Cassie joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face. She smiles warmly at me. But look, he's integrating very well. Really well. She faces Natsuki. I mean, you two bonded over manga, right? He's asked you for recommendations, and for what I can gather, you both share a common interest. Hey, it's not like we bonded over anything. It was just nice to find someone else who likes manga, that's all. She shoots a look at Yuri. Of course, how silly of me to forget. Anyway, maybe some of these new members might also be a manga enthusiast. Who knows? Sure, you like to be able to share with passion with other people, right? Natsuki shrugs half-heartedly. I suppose that'd be cool, yeah? Monica beams. Bad joke. See? That's exactly my mentality. Want to share the things you like with new people? Yeah, I know that. It's just... Are there really no other ideas? Remember, poetry performances are a pretty big part of this club. We want to show people that our meanings are what our meanings really are like. If we just leave our posters or show them our poems in writing only, it wouldn't really be a fair reflection. Seeing that there's no real way she's going to win this, Natsuki sits back and grumbles something on her brain. So what do you think, guys? For me? For us? Yeah, fine. I don't know if this is a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. And you, Yuri? Yuri nervously glances at each of our expectant faces. But Monica, what if people start being inconsiderate and disturb us or laugh? I'm not surprised Yuri is worried about this. Well, don't you worry. If anyone steps out of line, we'll put a swift stop to that. I'll put a swift stop to that. Tears stream doing her eye. Express a shiver. Flashes like that. Yuri looks somewhat relieved, but that's clear she's still worried. She swallows and nods. I suppose I just don't have a choice, do I? I shake my head. Okay, I'll do it. Yay, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death. Okay. So, I don't know how much this falls in line with the original story. So my theory is it follows the first 3 days are absolutely pretty much on par with the original story. Then afterwards, we actually get to see the stuff. That's the idea. I know he's a great story, just trust me. But anyway, let's move back to the main event. While we have time, I want each of you to yours to try to recite in front of each other. Yuri and Natsuki exchange uneasy glances for them saying anything. Don't worry, I'll go first. I'll go first, so I'll make you a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flipped to her notebook. Ah, here we are. The title of this one is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. Her eyes move across the page, easy with her lips. Every word has the perfect amount of inflection, making the poem almost comes alive. Her inflection is extraordinary. I'm impressed. Judging by a quick glance around me, so is everyone else. Ariel's amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Even Natsuki's once sat around. Our attitude is replaced by awe. Finally, Monica finishes her presentation. The four of us applaud. That's all you get. Monica takes a breath. Set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yep. Sayori jumps from her chair and takes Monica's place at the front of the room. This poem is called... How do you do it so easily, Monica? Well, try to imagine your own, like you're reciting it to yourself. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Okay, I think I get it. Sayori nods to herself. Anyway, this poem is called My Meadow. Sayori begins reciting her poem. It seems as if her soft point is a perfect match. As for the poem itself, it has a similar tone when compared to her other ones. It's peaceful, yet somber at the same time. Bittersweet, you could call it. Hearing the poem in Sayori's voice almost gives it an entirely new meaning. I think this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like seeing a whole new side of someone you thought you knew completely. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it! Yep, good job. Sayori beams as she walks back to her seat. So who'd like to go next? Natsuki, Yuri, and I will get each other very nervously. I open my mouth, but Yuri beats me to the punch. I'll go. Nice. Thanks for showing initiative, Yuri. Yes. Yuri rushes over to the podium, clutching a sheet of paper in her hands. This poem is called... Yuri freezes as she looks up at us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After the Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri begins to recite her poem. Her voice is shaky at first, but the more she reads, the more confident she becomes. It's similar to what happens when she gets absorbed in her books. The shy and apprehensive Yuri I'm used to is replaced by a fierce and confident woman. The poem itself is like a maze in its structure, with twists and turns in every line. But Yuri's unfazed and enunciates each word with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Ugh, thing. Monica's the first to start applauding. Sheepishly, I follow along, and soon the club room is filled with the sound of applause. Yuri ducks her head in embarrassment, a shy smile creeping over her face. Yuri, that was really good. Like you said, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you for sharing. Thanks. Yes, Yuri's done for today. So who'd like to go next? Natsuki? Why should I go before Casti? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Casti lower everyone's standards before I go. Oh yeah, very encouraging. Natsuki. Monica hastens to chastise her, shooting me a sympathizing look. That was kind of rude, don't you think? You should apologize to Casti. Yuri's face turns red as all the girls turn to look at her. I decide to spare Natsuki from the embarrassment. Hey, it's really no big deal. I'll end up going at some point anyway, might as well do it now. Thing is, I don't have much of a selection to choose from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I take a deep breath. In my head, I repeat to myself the advice Monica gave to Sayori. Try to imagine your own, like you're reciting it to yourself. Hello. That's horrible advice for me, I'd say. For me, I have to force myself to realize I'm in front of people. Because then I think my brain just snaps into a mode where you only have one chance at this, one chance only, make this count. Meanwhile, while I'm at home, my brain goes into a more ease-off state, and then I become a lot more susceptible to screwing up, I guess. Like trying to do my senior project, it was almost impossible to just try speaking it all loud when memorized. Because then again, I'm alone, I have all the time in the world, and that gives my brain an excuse to mess up because no one else is gonna see it. Then it's the actual day of actually reciting the project, or the presentation in this case, and my brain snaps out of it like, go! No turning back, go! So yeah, I guess if you're just reading, that's fine. But if you have to memorize it, that's something else entirely. Alright, back to this. My house is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of being alone. The scene rapidly develops in my head, like I'm recalling a recent memory. I'm sitting alone at my desk. The dim light hanging from the ceiling gives a warmth to the room. In front of me is the poem I had just finished, the ink from my pen still fresh on the page. I pick up the notebook and begin reciting it out loud. Dang it, what's wrong with my... Okay. While I'm not the most confident in it, I still try to put energy into it. I can almost hear my voice echoing off my bedroom walls. As I finish, the sound of applause pulls me out of my daydream. I'm back in the club room, standing at the podium while the girls politely applaud my performance. That was good, Casty. I guess. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's the abilities, but rather your lack of confidence that weighs you down. That's something that'll improve over time, though, so don't worry. Again, you have to get in the habit of... Again, probably not her advice. It wouldn't match her advice at all, but my advice would be... Get one chance to make it count. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. As she says this, Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Stop looking at me! But you're presenting. You don't have to stare right into my soul, though. She takes a moment to compose herself. Anyways, this poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. While her voice is unenthusiastic, the poem has a surprising amount of energy to it. The rhymes tie to each other seamlessly, creating a flow that moves the poem along at a brisk pace. The words seem to bounce up and down with the rhythm, seemingly making the poem come to life. It's Natsuki's signature style, and it works exceptionally well when read out loud. She quickly finishes and huffs as she makes her way back to her seat while we applaud her. That wasn't so bad, was it? She stares at the poem blankly for a second before replying. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, that's what we're gonna be doing at the festival, so... Do you at least feel confident enough to do it in front of a crowd? I guess. It's not like there's any other choice. And I guess it'll be easier doing it in front of other people. I thought there was something outside. I can just put on whatever face I want with strangers. I don't care what they think of me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Okay, she gets me. Like, I can look as stupid as I want in front of strangers, but if it's in front of my own friends, then I'm somewhat cautious of it. Like, I'm not playing gigs. I don't care how badly I script or how I look. Because it's very rare for someone to see me twice in like the same month or so. They're strangers. You don't know them. They don't know you. Well, they probably know you because you're from a certain band, but still. Okay. It's just embarrassing. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. She mutters that last sentence under her breath. Okay, we tried doing the performance. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. Under her breath. The others probably didn't even hear it. I knew Natsuki was stubborn, but this is a whole nother level. However, it does look like she's going along with the idea of performing for the festival. At least up for now, since she's basically outvoted and can't come up with any other well, at least for now, since she's basically outvoted and can't come up with another idea anyway. Really? That's a surprise. For me, it's the other way around. Having all those people looking at you, judging you. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Again, you have to think about strangers. like you're probably never gonna see them again. You're probably never gonna talk to them either. I can relate to that. Yuri murmurs quietly. The thought of so many eyes observing your every move at all once. She trails off, shaking her head. Well, that's just how it was, so... Natsuki sighs with frustration. Well, I guess that in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. Speaking of which, I want to thank all of you for performing. It might be difficult, but now that we have a general idea of what it'll be like, we'll be able to prepare ourselves. Make sure you pick out a poem and show to me by tomorrow, okay? I'll need to know so I can make the pamphlets for over the weekend. I should probably find a different poem to recite. I know you'd prefer we use our own property, but I'm probably going to pick a poem from a poet I like or something. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, Casty. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. Low expectations, huh? More like any effort put in makes me happy in general. Monica smiles at me, and she turns to smile at everyone else. That goes for everyone here. Thanks for going along with these last minute plans. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Let's still try and write poems for tomorrow, okay? I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working out nicely the past few days, and I'd like it to continue. Tomorrow we'll finalize who's doing what for the festival, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Remember, we have till Monday. It'll be so much fun, I can't wait. We all stand up, packing away our things. However, Monica's voice stops us. Oh, you guys? She pauses. Guys. She pauses, twirling a strand of hair in her hand. This club truly does mean so much to me, and I really appreciate that you're willing to do for it. What you're willing to do for it. You guys are the best. In typical fashion, Natsuki just rolls her eyes. Yuri smiles similarly, while Sayori wears a hearty smile. Let's just get it over with. I hope we don't regret this. That's okay, Monica. Nothing to thank us for. We really appreciate what you've made for us. I can't help but catch Yuri muttering under her breath after she says this. I can do this. Yeah, I love it here. We'll get to spread this cozy little place to other people. Yeah, it's all good, Monica. Alright. I stand up and grab my bag. Well, I'm certainly not as enthusiastic as Monica or Sayori about the festival. If I can pull that little daydream stunt again, I think I'll be alright. It's for the sake of the club. Not to mention impressing the girls. You're still on that, okay. Once I'm fully packed up, I walk over to Sayori. Ready to go? Yep. Geez, don't you ever get tired of always walking home with Cassie, Sayori? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, don't mind her. You guys are more adorable than anything. Alright. Nobody makes such a big deal out about it. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, no. Aye. Sorry, Fabio. Okay. You're welcome. Must be a little nice, though. Yeah, I guess. Jeez. Let's just go already, Sayori. Okay. Hello? What was that pause? Okay. The two of us begin to walk home. A lot has changed in the past few days. Lost in though. I think you mean lost in thought. Okay. Another little error. I'm finding so many today. Why? Lost in thought. I don't even notice how quiet Sayori's being until we're almost back home. There's a lot going on in the club now, eh? I bet you're thinking about all the new vice president duties that you'll have to deal with when the club grows bigger. No. Hell yeah. Oh no. Anything specific on your mind? Not really. Sorry, did you want to talk? I mean, we don't have to if you're thinking about that stuff. No, it's nice talking to you. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's nice that we, never mind, it's something. It's not nothing. He's sounding a little like Yuri right now. Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I just have a question for you, Cassie. What's up? Sarah clears her throat before speaking. And speaking of that, I need to drink some water. Oh, dang, it's already been an hour. Can we try going for 3? let's see. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Okay. Okay, what would be the actual best option? Because I think, from what I can tell in the long run, in the original game in the long run, it didn't really matter. Spoiler alert, it didn't really matter. But in this game, does it matter? Sayori. I walk with you, of course. Sayori pauses for a moment. She glances at me from the side before turning away. But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez. Why me? Her reply surprises me, and I'm not sure how to answer or what she wants to hear. Up of one thing, convenience. We live we're pretty much neighbors. So, for most days, I have no choice but to walk home with you. I don't know the situation actually. Okay. Like, yeah, as if to say, why do you want to walk home with me? I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Cassie. She gives me a pained smile. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve if she wanted it, so... Seriously, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, like I said, I've enjoyed catching up with you again. Why would I just change that for another girl? Walking home with you and talking about just anything. It's a great throwback. She doesn't seem as happy as I'd imagined. I mean, both our childhoods were pleasant. Strange. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Sayori and I part ways without saying another word. I reach my house and open the door. I'm home. Oh, this is a new scene. No response. I'm alone, as usual. I'm on with that part to myself. Talking to myself as if I'm the protagonist of a manga game. Must be going stir crazy. Mama's still out on the business trip. She's never home anymore. And how the hey are you paying for stuff? How is she paying for the house bill? Say something, please. I miss her. But I don't blame her or anything. It's hard enough providing for yourself, let alone a kid. Since I'm alone, I decided to make an instant meal for dinner. Oh, that's just even more sad on my end. Because right now I still have, well, a mom, for one thing, who's still home a lot. And she's one that's always willing to make chicken curry. That's just sad for me. Digging through my cabinets, I find some old soup cups. Oh no, I'm gonna make some instant ramen. Miso soup sounds good. I unwrap the packaging, pour in some water, and place the meal in the microwave. While cooked, my mind wanders back to my performance. These dang grammatical errors, they're throwing me off. Okay. My mind wanders back to my performance earlier. That daydream was so vivid, so realistic. Can I really pull off the performance again, but this time in front of a crowd? It'll probably be like 6 people max. I'll say that. Like if you ever go to a live concert, if you ever perform at a live concert, you'll perform for a maximum of 20 people. Or for these people, yeah, they haven't performed for anyone in general. Like for me, I've already had like 2 years of experience of playing in front of people, so it's not that big of a deal for me anymore. It's getting to the habit of not caring anymore. It wasn't even that great in the first place. Just doing it in front of these girls was nerve-wracking. Guess I'm not really good to being around people again. Maybe that's it. Thinking about it, I guess I've kind of been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Oh man, please don't go into that. Before it even, in some cases. I wonder when I started shunning myself. Maybe that's part of why Sarah and I drifted apart over the past few years. It wasn't intentional or anything, it just happened. At least, I don't think it was intentional. But I'm glad I got to reconnect with her in the literature club. It's given me something to do, something to look forward to that isn't anime or video games. Talking with the girls has made me feel more appreciated. It's a nice feeling, something that's been missing from me ever since the divorce. Maybe that's why Sayori likes walking home with me. It makes her feel appreciated. Sayori. The more I think about it, the more concerned for her I get. She said some pretty weird stuff, but I guess people just have their off days. Maybe she just changed a little bit over the years. Pretty normal, right? I wouldn't think I'd be able to tell if something was up with her, although given our recent distance, I'm not so sure. Still, we've started talking again, and there's a lot of lost time. Maybe that'll change, and we'll go back to how we used to. Beep. I hope. What's the beep? Oh, the microwave. Okay. Why you make me feel these sad feelings, man? Okay. Still okay. Yeah. We're still going for the Natsuki route. Manga. Keys. Pink. Boop. Jumpy. Fun. Dang it. I knew it. Okay. Anime. Poof. Sport. No. Okay. Sometimes the Yoris and Natsukis are so pretty much identical. Giggle. Sucks. Shopping. Yeah. Bye. No. Cute. Wait. I don't know anymore. No, I got a dumb voice for doing it, but I ain't doing it. Oh man. I'm the last one here. Oh, don't worry about it. Everyone's away from time to time. Besides, you've been working hard, so I think you deserve some slack. I guess so. I'm usually pretty punctual, but I just lost track of time today. What made you forget the time? It's a funny story, actually. Piano. I've recently decided to learn how to play the piano, so I was practicing just now. That's probably why I didn't notice the school bell going off. How can you not hear this? How can you not hear the bell going off from a piano? I don't know. Or I don't know. Maybe it's maybe it's one of those electronic pianos, and you got the earplugs, you got the headphones in, or something like that. You can play the piano. That's quite impressive. I've always wanted to play an instrument myself. It's not as cool as you make it out to be. It can be pretty cool. Have you heard of some guy called Beethoven? I've only been playing for a little while, so I've got a ways to go before I'm any good. You should always pick up an instrument too, Yuri. I could definitely see you playing the violin. Yeah, that pretty much suits Yuri perfectly. Yeah, the violin is a beautiful instrument. I'm partial to the sound of the flute as well. But that means you're closer to the audience. If she really is shy, she'd probably pick a brass instrument. Or she's extremely shy, she'd pick percussion. Flutes can be calm and elegant, just like you. Thank you. I'd like to play the piano. It's really an enjoyable instrument to play. Not to mention, I really love how it sounds. One moment it can sound gentle and soothing, the next powerful and full of force. I think that's called the lower notes. The piano is an instrument that I am familiar with too. Well, at least somewhat. My father signed me up for piano lessons when I was younger. He'd been playing it since high school and wanted to pass his passion down to me. But I never really got into it. Considering that, you'd think that I would hate the piano. But for some reason, I find myself internally cheering on Monica. Maybe because it reminds me of my father in a way. Why does my breath smell like peanut butter? Monica, you really are a talented individual. First starting your own club from the ground up and now picking up a piano on a whim? I thought I'd be able to do that. Well, don't say that. Anyone can do amazing things as long as they have a passion for it. Which is why I think we're all going to do amazing We're going to do amazing at the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be awesome. Natsuki, weren't you just protesting the festival yesterday? Well, obviously, I meant everything besides our part of the festival. I still don't like the idea of performing. Monica rolls her eyes. I don't want to start this whole debate over again either. But I am looking forward to everything else. It's a whole day of school where you can just run around and eat till you burst. I can see the eagerness in Natsuki's eyes. She must really like food. Oh, it's so bad. Kinda reminds me of a certain someone. Speaking of which, where's Sayori? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the back of the room, staring at the window. I walk over to her. As I do, I hear the girls continue to converse behind me. Something about squid. Dang it. What? Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. That's an extra line. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Are you okay? She forces a smile. It's not very convincing. Of course I am, silly. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. You just seem a bit off today. Maybe I'm wrong, but my one wanders back to when she asked when we were walking home earlier. You're worried too much, Cassie. I'm fine. Seriously. She shows me another smile, much bigger and more genuine. While it seems much more Sayori-like, there's still something inside me that feels like something's up. Sayori must have noticed, as she hastens to explain. To tell you the truth, I just didn't really get much sleep last night. I'm really tired, so sorry if I'm a little bit cranky. Seriously though, I'm not much fun to hang around with right now. Why don't you spend some time with the others? I might try to have a little nap. Sure, okay. Just know that if anything's bothering you, you can talk to me, okay? I hate to see you suffer in silence. She nods. Suffering might be a little strong of a word. Well, you know what I mean. Sayori nods again, then shoos me away. Okay, at least she didn't leave. At least that's a much better outcome. At least she's staying. As I wander off to talk to Monica, that feeling of uneasiness isn't going away. Maybe that's just how Sayori is these days? I mean, it's been a good few years since we've properly hung out together. Maybe she's changed? Deep down, I know that isn't the reason. Still, maybe Monica knows more than I do. More water. Okay. After all, she's the president, right? I timidly approach her. She's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Cassie, what's up? I decide to jump right in. There's no point in being around the bush. Hey, so, have you noticed anything wrong with Sayori recently? Wrong? What do you mean? I don't know, it's just she seems a bit downcast today. So do you have any idea of why she might be feeling off? Like, have you seen her act this way before? No, I can't say I've ever seen her like this before. Yeah, she said she was feeling tired because she didn't get much sleep. But to be honest, I'm not buying it. She's normally upbeat and cheerful. Her behavior has been so uncharacteristic. Monica appears around the room with Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Whoa, that's sad. Wait, didn't she say she was going to try to nap? Maybe there is something on her mind. My question, though, is why you're asking me, Cassie? You certainly know her longer than I have. Yeah, well, you spent more time around her recently than I have with the club and all. I guess so. But I've never seen her dismiss me. Maybe she didn't exactly dismiss me, but it felt like that she just wanted me gone. Sorry, I'm just concerned for her, you know? I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, that's all. No. I appreciate you coming to me. It's really sweet how concerned you are for her. After all, it's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. And are you sure that's a good idea? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? I know you've known Sayori for longer than I have, so perhaps you're right. Still, it's worth a try. I also have to talk to her about what she wants to do for the festival today. Alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes. You really care about her, don't you? From what I can gather, you've been friends for a while. Yeah, we've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we had been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her. Wait, let me read that again. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her. Okay, weird preposition placement. Yeah, I know it's hard, Cassie. It's never easy getting a friend. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can always be there for her. You can't always be there for everyone. I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Yeah, I guess. Hey, she seemed a lot happier since he joined the club, you know. Huh, really? Yeah, she's told me she was kind of surprised at first, as she didn't expect you to want to join. But once she got over that, she enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry. I sure hope so. Don't want to have her messing with her thoughts again now, do we, man? Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help. You're too kind, Cassie. Nothing to thank me for. She stands up from her desk and walks over to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. Hey, wait, is this gonna be a new thing? Hey. I looked to see Natsuki standing next to me. Well, don't just sit there. We don't have much time today. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to worry you. It's not like I'm worried or anything. It's just... Natsuki glances at her hands. She's holding the third volume. Alright, then. I'm sorry, something just came up recently. We can start it now if you like. Jeez. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to go away, you know. Assuming you don't want to talk about it. She mumbles the last part, so I might have heard it. Nah, it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm just a bit concerned about Sayori is all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems distant today. I don't know, she says she's just tired, but there's something in the back of my mind telling me it's more than that. Natsuki takes a moment to reflect on what I just said. I think you're just being paranoid, Cassie. If she doesn't want to tell you why she's feeling down, then it's probably nothing really important. She's your best friend, so I think she'd come to you first if anything happens. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I am just paranoid. Guess you get that way when you know someone for as long as I've known Sayori. You've been friends for a while, right? Yep, about as long as I can remember. You must really care about her. The expression on Natsuki's face is almost a bit jealous. Well, as my best friend, yeah. I can see where this conversation is going, and I try to change subjects. Oh no, don't you? Anyway, as you said, missing space. We don't have much time. Want to get started? Yeah, sure. So what's this gonna look like? Okay, dang, no. That's it, really? Oh, no third one. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles reassuringly at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay. Yeah, I know in the long run this doesn't matter, but yeah, screw it. Go Natsuki all the way. Alright, let's see it. Well, you're certainly enthusiastic today, aren't you? Of course. You know I like your writing. Thanks. Oh, shut up. Natsuki playfully punches my arm. It did take you a while to admit that, didn't it? Admit what? That you like my writing. Well, of course. I have to put you in your place first. If I told you that you're good right off the bat, you would have gotten cocky. It's not like I was shy or something stupid like that. Or like jealous because of your writing skills. That's just a dumb thing to get jealous about. I feel bad for anyone that gets jealous.
Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah.
You're not exactly the most confident in your writing, are you?
Natsuki doesn't say a word. I finally understand. Am I still alive? Okay, yeah, it says I'm still alive. Everything seems to be still mixed well, I guess? Okay. I finally understand. Natsuki acts so arrogantly to hide her insecurities from other people. If she constantly says she's the best, people might just end up believing her. I mean, I definitely did. Kesty, be completely honest. Do you like my poems?
Natsuki, of course I do. I already told you, your poems are my inspiration. I look up to you as a writer.
Thank you, I needed to hear that. It's just...
Okay.
This wouldn't have happened right now. And people never take me seriously, you know? All they ever say is that I'm cute or childish. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody ever listens. I put a lot of effort into my writing and it seems like you're the only one that truly appreciates it. Yuri just dismisses it because it's not sophisticated enough for her. Natsuki realizes that she might have said that a bit too loud and stops talking.
Natsuki,
I'm sorry that I treated you like that when I first met you. I had no idea how much you hated that, and I'm sorry. And yeah, people can be jerks. They quickly form impressions and don't give people a chance, which sucks. Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
But you can't change people.
You just gotta take them as they are. I know. It just makes me mad.
Yeah, it is pretty stupid, I'll admit, but that's life.
Yeah.
We both sit in silence for a minute. Well, moving on. Can I see your poem?
I go to reach for Natsuki's poem, which is sitting on a nearby desk, but she grabs my wrist. No! I mean, it's not any good. Yours is probably better anyway.
Natsuki, you know I also like your writing. Besides, you have high standards for yourself. If you say it's bad, then it's more than likely just fine.
Yeah, okay, here. Just...
Natsuki turns away from me.
I don't want you to see my face right now.
Alright.
No! Oh no!
Boo!
Okay, I don't know if that sounds bad on the mic. Okay, I'm just gonna read it anyway.
Should I get a funny mic in the future? That's probably a bad thing for something like Doki Doki Blue Skies. Okay, blue.
It used to be that all my sight was filled with shades of black and white. Then one day I found someone, and somehow I would see alright. I could see alright. I felt so small and had no clue that everything could have such hue. But when you came and held my hand, I felt like you had changed my view. A rainbow of colors sprouted out from the trust you showed me without a doubt. My struggles before all faded away when I found what understanding's all about. Whenever I feel like I'm losing my way and my will starts to shake and shiver and sway, I still stand and fight and look to the light, because when I have you, I won't go astray. Sometimes the sunlight is hidden from view, and the shadows will threaten to drown me anew. But I'll start to smile when we talk a while, because when I'm with you, the skies are blue. Okay.
Dang, these poems, they're too good.
What's that look for? If you hate it, just say it. I won't get mad.
What? No, I don't hate it.
It was just unexpected. I'm not used to you being this nice to me. Don't just say that!
To me, she said it, boys.
You know what the point of writing is, right? Expressing feelings you can't say out loud.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry for not always getting the point. I do try, and thank you for showing this to me. I really like it. I mean, remember that I... Oh, dang. Ow, it's around my neck. It feels like leather. Oh, dang. I mean, remember that I can think like this sometimes, too. And, I'm glad you like it. I'm the pro after all. No. Her voice. No. Natsuki's voice is soft and shaky, a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. The confidence in her voice whenever she's bragging is completely gone. Do you want this back? I have no other poem for the others to see.
I guess I'll keep it.
Okay.
Natsuki avoids eye contact as I slip her poem into my bag. What? What you gonna show everyone else then?
Okay, Siri, please, what's wrong with you?
Okay, actually, I know what.
It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Casty.
Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really sure how much I like writing poems, but coming here made me realize how enjoyable it can be.
It looks like you've really been influenced by Natsuki, too.
Have I?
Do you write specifically for her? Did you write specifically?
What? No, I didn't. What gave you that impression?
Never mind. It's a nice poem, by the way.
Thank you. An awkward silence descends upon us.
It's good to see you making friends, though. Seeing you get closer to them, seeing you happy, it makes me happy too.
I turn to look at her, but she's deliberately avoiding eye contact as she aimlessly fiddles with a pen in her hands. Her words really don't match her demeanor. No sense in questioning, though, as I already know what the response would be. How was your nap, by the way?
Oh yeah, it was great. It really helped.
I'm fully aware that she didn't nap at all, and the fact she went along with the lie further confirms my suspicions. I opened my mouth to call her out on it, but then I stopped, remembering Natsuki's words. Maybe Natsuki was right. Perhaps I am just overreacting. As she pointed out, Sayori is my best friend. Then again, it's not like we've really been acting like best friends over the past few years. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. Water. All I can do now is let her know that I'm there for her and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you have to just work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey Siri, look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, no matter what's going on. I feel like I'm talking to my girlfriend. Okay. I shouldn't have pride either. Pride? Yeah. I should have respected your privacy. It's just hard for me to sit back and do, well, it feels like nothing.
It's okay. I appreciate the concern. Thank you. Anyway, Monica told me she wanted to discuss her festival preparations after everyone is done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now anyway. Here it is. Oh, we actually get to see a poem.
It makes me somewhat happier. Okay.
Fairy tale. In a kingdom far, far away, there was a castle. In the castle, there was a wish. A wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept safe their dreams like a guardian should. The seed from my efforts then spread far and wide. I fed them with power and found deep inside. Power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I wanted the children playing and felt sad. I watched the children playing and felt sad. But I was happy too. I really was. It truly was enough to be a fairy godmother, but the one everyone depended on and trusted. The time kept on passing as I gave my all. I had nothing left, and I couldn't stand tall. But I kept on going as I had always done, a soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Even wishes get tired too. Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away. When everything's big and bright, what more can anyone wish for? Nobody knew how long it could keep up. But they kept living happily ever after. Okay, maybe I didn't want this poem. Oh no. Okay, so let's try to make sense of this, actually. She feels like now she feels like she's only there to make others happy. She feels like she's only being used as a tool to make others happy. No, you're there. People are happy because you're there. Okay, so what'd you think?
Well, Syria, you need some help.
I had no idea you could write like this.
This is something else. Have the others seen this?
No, not yet. You're the first one I've shown it to.
What an honor, eh? So what's this one about?
From what I can gather, it's About someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? About everyone who just tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people liked that. Eventually they kinda got used to it. But that's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the kingdom's wish, even if she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing. I look back at the poem, trying to pick up on the more subtle meanings. Again, she feels like she's being used as a tool for happiness. For other people's happiness. It actually feels sad. Ugh. I look back at the poem. Okay. But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. People don't have to depend on her just to on just her too happy. On her too happy. Oh no. Mistakes again. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into this a bit too much. I just feel kinda sorry for her. I blink. Am I seriously empathizing with a fictional angel? You know exactly who you're sympathizing with. Maybe I'm just really getting into this poetry thing. I'm glad my poem's gonna get such a reaction out of you, Casty. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night, and you seem to pick up on it. With an uncomfortable dawn of realization, it's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori. I'm not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she should share her burdens with other people. Maybe she should tell everyone else. She just might be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are. But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish. Or maybe they'll be happy to give something back to their angel. After all, she was helping making them happy. It's only fair they get to give something back, right? A shake of the head and a sad smile is my only response. Yuri glances over at me, but quickly turns away. Perhaps she wants to be left alone for now? I'll let her come to me if she changes her mind. What? What was that? Would this have happened in Natsuki if I went for a Yuri route? Maybe so. Okay, Monica, help me please. Hi, Casty. I approach Monica, wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more. But she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything, and wait. What? I guess I just want to talk about her with her some more. But she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps into club busyness. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon. Oh well, I never would have guessed. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. What? I'm sure that there's just a little bias during my poetry discussions. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let down the club, right? She says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Don't worry, man, I get that way too often. Who knows what Monica would do? Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject? Not to mention, I'm also working forward to seeing your performance. Right. That's seriously not something I can relate to. Don't worry so much, you'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far. So you say. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Here it is. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. The Box Part 2. Wait, what was the original one? Okay. On my nightstand sits an ornate box, painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Is that it? Beautiful, beautiful, the most beautiful box you'd ever see. In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands, twirls. She's inanimate, yet animate, cold yet vibrant, and oh so beautiful. The most beautiful ballerina you'd ever see. She spins and spins and spins as the box's melody goes. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. She never smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of brilliant composure painted on her facade. She stands for my amusement, yet I am evaded by amusement. The room spins around me. Vertigo. I want answers, but she gives me none. I slam the box closed, and yet the room still spins. My skin, porcelain. Is this all she is meant to be? Is this the meaning she is supposed to derive? Is this the sole purpose of her existence? And then her skin cracks, shattering. How do... It's the most interesting thing here. Again, I guess probably more like she is there to entertain other people. She is there to go along with someone else's desires, I think. I guess. You know, I feel like looking for answers and contemplating your reality are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting somber subjects are for a somber day. Are you surprised? Well, because humans, well, for one thing, humans have more words to express negative thoughts than happy thoughts, for one thing. That's just one thing. I think another one is, well, I think it's pretty much the only meaning. Like you try to explain a positive thought, you're left with very limited amount of words. But if one tries expressing a negative thought, you have a much more wider variety of stuff. I guess that's the human psyche for you. It just, I don't know. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated at the same time. But how do we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to? I guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friends so troubled. No, anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would? For instance, you could have spent hours and hours on a poem, only to have your friends barely glance at it once you show it off to them. Okay. Well, okay, I'm not gonna plug myself, no. It might make you feel like it might make you feel like doing any more is useless. And the sad truth is, the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention. Yeah. Like I'm trying to make some extra money in the sidelines and no one's taking a chance to look at my submissions. Like commissions. At least relative to the most popular artists and authors. There's actually not much that you can do in that situation besides try your best. However, you also shouldn't think of things in terms of popularity and number of views. The most important thing should be your own personal What? What is this? The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I'd say that's enough success. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even then, like, it's still disheartening to have no one see it, I guess. That was the most depressing writing tip of the day ever. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. More water. Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In that case, let's start figuring out what we're going to do for the festival. You still remembered? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying... Well, I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty, cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah, you mentioned goodbye bags earlier, if I remember correctly. Yep, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone and put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. Oh, she's still here. It makes me happy. Okay. Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea. People will love that. Indeed. We're glad you're helping, Sayori. Ah, you guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though. Of course, because I'll be making them. We all share a collective laugh. Or, how about you, Yuri? Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. Incense. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that. Yuri ponders for a moment. How about banners and decorations? Look, it's funny that you mentioned that. I was just about to say that myself. Well, great minds think alike, right? She serves a laugh with Yuri and turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Casti. The only club member who's useless. Don't say that. In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated. So it's basically a choice between who to spend my weekend with. Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? I suppose I could use a bit of help. Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I could always have you do some dirty work. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat. Natsuki, I doubt Casti would want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe you'd be better off assisting someone else. Well, that's him for this side. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could making decorations be anyway? We have a lot of let's go. What is it? Well, it's gonna be something for everyone to see. Nor for cupcakes, you're only gonna see it for like 5 seconds and put it in your mouth. That sounds wrong. Very, very wrong. It's not as though I'm only speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would like to be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but baking requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work. So does baking. You've never baked a day in your life. How could you possibly know? Rather bickering, I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Okay, I'm not getting into this week. In the end, it's like Natsuki said. Casti's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth. I think it's only fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do. This has nothing to do with him being a boy. I agree, we're merely discussing our workloads. Are you sure about that? You're not thinking of something else? Or if Monica is uniting Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just move on already? Alright then, moving along. Natsuki, Casti, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. And of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks at me varying expressions pointing on their faces. But no. Okay. Saved. Again, we're still doing the Natsuki route, so Natsuki. Well, bacon does sound fun. Well, bacon does sound like it could be fun. And cupcakes even seem like they'd be a 2-person task. Trust me, bacon is a blast. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. And I thought you wanted to do the baking on your own. For the last time, I never said that. Besides, Cassie's... Where's the apostrophe? Help. Taking a college English class has made me extremely critical of everyone's writing. Alright. Baking is a 2-person job. Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki. I must have missed that part. Anyways, Sayori, Yuri, will you guys be alright by yourselves? While Yuri looks a bit disappointed, Sayori looks content with my choice. Oh no. Of course. Yeah, definitely. I'll get the goodie bags done, no problem. I'll also be able to have the decorations on my own. Oh yeah, then why did you make such a big deal out of working with Casti? Okay. Natsuki just puts Yuri on the spot, and she does not look happy about it. Natsuki, I was just making a point that I appreciate some help. Unlike you, I wanted to work with Cassie because it would be more efficient. Just who are you? What are you? Okay, calm down. Cassie's made the choice, and that's final. No more bickering. Natsuki and Yuri angrily eye each other before giving up on their arguments. I mouth a thank you to Monica. She smiles back sweetly. I don't think anyone wants to repeat of my first unofficial day, not even Natsuki and Yuri. And especially not Monica. Okay, moving on. Does everyone know what they're doing for the festival? Everyone nods. Sweet. You guys excited for the festival? Oh yeah, definitely. Natsuki quickly changes at the mention of the festival. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. Monica rolls her eyes, annoyed. Anyone else? How about you, Cassie? You excited? Me? Well, it'd be interesting at the very least. That's good enough for me. I'm looking forward to the festival as well, Monica. Yeah, I can't wait. Seems Sayori cheered up a bit. That's great to hear. Okay, everyone, remember to bring your stuff on Monday. It also includes your poems. Will do. Alrighty then, see you guys at the festival. With that, everyone disappears to grab their things. I start over to Sayori, but a tug of my arm stops me. Hey, where do you think you're going? You know we have no way of communicating with each other, right? Oh, right. Don't know how to slip my mind. I guess we should exchange phone numbers. Yeah. Just don't make it weird or anything. Right. Natsuki hands me her phone and I hand her mine. Her phone casing is bright pink with black polka dots. It's about what I expected from Natsuki, although the phone itself seems to be one of the older generations. I swear it's a flip phone. My phone, on the other hand, is the dark gray and doesn't have a case, just a screen protector. Okay. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Sounds like my grandfather. I put my number into Natsuki's phone and she does the same to mine. Once we're done, we hand the phones back. Geez, your contact list is sad. It's basically just Sayori and your parents. Hey, why are you looking through my contacts? I said I had to put in my number, duh. Well, I'm not a very social person. I figured. Natsuki grins smugly. Okay, I'm gonna go over to your house on Sunday. My house? Yeah, why not? Oh, I just assumed it'd be going over to your house. I'd be going over to your house because I'm helping you. My dad would kill me if I had a boy over. That's a bit strict. I doubt my mother will care since she probably won't be home. Good, that works out just fine. Alright, I'll text you what we need. See you then. Oh, one more thing. Yeah? Thanks for the advice on Sayori. It's appreciated, really. Yeah, sure. Where's the spacing? I mean, I care about her too, so I don't want you to say the wrong thing and make her worse. Yeah, wouldn't want that either. Alright then. Just stick to my advice and you'll be fine. Noted. Name's noted. Good, you're finally learning. Okay, see you Sunday. Bye. Natsuki walks out, leaving me alone in the classroom. Club room. Wait, where's Sayori? I walk around the club room, finding myself all alone. I guess she's... Wait. She sneaked? Isn't it? Guess she snuck out while I was talking to Natsuki? Hold on. Let me check my phone. I'm way too strict about this. Is that incorrect? More incorrect grammar. Okay, let's see this. Okay, this has bothered me for a long time. What is the past form of sneak? Okay, it can either be sneaked or snuck, looks like. What? Okay, this is weird for me. Hold on, what is this? Chiefly Canada, US, so snuck is more. Very interesting. Irregularization of a regular verb. Ooh. Interesting. Another irregular past verb. Past form. Guess she... Yeah. But isn't... Wait, didn't the people who make this, aren't they American? So why do you sneaked? I don't know. so I'm gonna just use the way I would write it. Guess she snuck out while I was talking to Natsuki. She must not wanted to walk home with me today. Heh. Oh well. Wait, what's this gonna look like? Well, I actually have no idea what this is gonna look like. What is this? Is this my living room? It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Let me text. Okay, this is on. I have no idea. Okay, I have a general idea of what this would entail, but I don't know if this will be happening in the next 30 minutes, so I have this... So I have this set to on. So let's see what happens. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different if it's just the two of us. Ooh, you better believe it. Okay. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. I meandered around the house, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Oh, what? Whoa, wait a minute. Are we not going to see Sayori first? Oh, dang. I guess from this... So, I'm guessing from this point on, things get very... what's it called? Yeah, I guess from this point on, things get very different. I don't understand why she couldn't have just rang the doorbell. But whatever. Ooh, a new one. A new scene. It almost feels like I'm in a real house. Door and open it. Hi? My mind goes blank as I completely forgot what I was going to greet her with. I'm not sure what I expected, but seeing Natsuki in her usual clothing surprises me. It's such a huge difference from her uniform. With such cute clothing, she almost looks like a different person. Frankly, I'm at a loss for words. Cassie, why are you just staring at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Jeez, I just got here. It'll be a long afternoon if you just keep acting weird just because you're not used to seeing me out of school. Yeah, right. Okay, now move. I'm coming in. I quickly step out of the way as Natsuki walks inside. Over her shoulder, she's carrying a large bag made of thick plastic. Is that all cooking stuff? I point to Natsuki's bag. Yep, I wasn't gonna come all this way just to find out you're missing something important. Speaking of important, did you get everything I asked you to get? Natsuki asked me to go out and buy some things if I didn't already have them on hand. Natsuki asked me to go out and buy some things if I didn't already have them on hand. Which reminds me. So don't get too mad, but I say that so she might go a bit easier on me when I tell her I forgot to go shopping. But judging by the look in her face, I doubt it helped. Oh, don't tell me you forgot. Are you kidding me? I know, I'm sorry. What were you doing all weekend that you forgot to go shopping? Oh. What's my phone doing? Okay, someone went live. The Squid Kid went live. Okay. Maybe I'll check out his stream. This potato war is completely draining their souls. Please let it end. Will, I was practicing my poem for the festival, which was completely a lie. I did actually spend some time reciting my poems myself. Natsuki meanwhile looks at me with disbelief. You were practicing your poem? Yeah. Natsuki sighs as her expression softens a bit. Well, I guess I'll give you a pass this time. I expect you to say you were playing video games all weekend. But I don't think you're completely off the hook. We still need those baking supplies if we want to get anything done. Well, I do have some money, and it's only like a mile to town. Only a mile? Well, okay, yeah, fine. Guess they just live in the suburbs. Do you want to just go buy the stuff we need right now? Yeah. Well, it's not like we have any other choice. Just so you know, it's not a date or anything. Alright. So, yeah, at this point on, everything's completely original, it seems. Okay, that's good. When I end the... I think, I don't know, maybe I'll end the stream like 4. Like, when this day's up. What? Natsuki sets her bag down next to the door as I head upstairs to retrieve my money. When I come down, I see Natsuki standing at the doorway, her hands on her hips. Come on, dummy, we don't have all day. I'm coming. We both part from my house and head towards town. What would this look like? So what kind of cupcakes are we gonna make? Natsuki ponders this for a bit. I'm thinking just normal chocolate cupcakes with vanilla frosting. Oh, okay. But I feel we should do something special. It is a festival after all. Something special with the cupcakes? Yeah, but like something more than just the flavors. I wanted to have more of the actual look of the cupcakes. Kind of like those cat cupcakes on the first day, right? Yes, exactly. Something related to the look of the cupcakes. How's my stream? Oh, it has some drop frames already, it looks like. Okay. Doesn't look too bad though. Most of the stream is pretty stagnant anyways, so I doubt anyone saw anything. Okay, let's keep going. Well, it is a literature event. Maybe you can put kanji characters on each one? Like in frosting? Yeah, every cupcake could have a different character on it, and people could choose a cupcake based on which characters they like the most. That's actually not that bad of an idea. Natsuki looks at the ground, seemingly disappointed she didn't come up with that first. Well, do you want to do it? Considering that's the best idea we have, I guess so. Alright then. Ooh, new scene! Oh, dang. Okay, by now we finally reached home downtown. Natsuki stops a kitchen supply store, and we both quickly head towards it. Ooh, oh, there's a whole lot of scenes. Who made these? Once inside, Natsuki holds her phone up in front of my face. I've already texted you what we need, so just go off. Wait, what? I've already texted you what we need, so just go off that for your list of supplies to get. Will we need anything special for the characters? Just a smaller frosting nozzle. I'll get that, so just focus on your stuff. Sounds like a plan. Natsuki heads off into a nearby aisle where I pull out my phone. I scroll through my text and eventually find the list she sent me. Well then, let's get started with the French vanilla extract. What is this game? Okay. Within a couple minutes, I found everything on the list. As I place the final ingredient into my basket, Natsuki walks up to me. She dumps her stuff in my basket and walks with me to the register. I hand over my money, and before I know it, we're already walking back to my house. Oh, they really skipped over this part. I don't know, I was expecting some sort of interactive game. We arrive quickly and immediately get to work. It only takes about 10 minutes before the entire kitchen is a mess. Utensils, bowls, and spilled ingredients over the countertops. Natsuki has her focus on the cupcakes themselves. While I work on the frosting. Hey, where's the food coloring? Still in the bag on the table. Why? I'm gonna color the batter different colors so it looks cooler, even if the flavor is still chocolate or vanilla. You think we should do that to the frosting as well? Yeah, sure. I'll give you the food coloring once I'm done. Alright. I noticed Natsuki has been a lot more calm and friendly towards me ever since we started baking. She's been instructing me on what to do, but it's been more friendly advice rather than a command. The only explanation I've come up with is that cooking puts Natsuki's mind at ease and makes her less hostile. Okay, no more drop frames, good. But it's not like that's uncommon. I want to check my stream too. Okay, I'm still alive, good. Talking about her doing something they're passionate about puts a smile on anyone's face. Monica with playing the piano, Yuri with reading, Siri with eating, and Natsuki with baking. Cassie, come on, focus! Natsuki's voice interrupts my thoughts. Oh, sorry. I resume stirring the frosting while Natsuki drops the food coloring into the batter. Once she's done with that, she scoops the batter into little baking cups and places them in its tray. Preheat to 350? What am I reading? Natsuki mumbles instructions to herself as she messes around with the oven. I hear her beep and she walks over to check on my progress. Hey, is the icing good? Natsuki looks at the bowl with a judgmental expression. You're getting there, you just have to... Natsuki takes a whisk from my hands and starts stirring. Really beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, I retrieve the whisk from Natsuki and follow in her example. Good, you're a fast learner. Thanks, you're a good teacher. Natsuki's face turns slightly red. Yeah, I am. Oh, my stomach, what is that? They have some sort of Natsuki's cupcakes? Something? What is this? For one thing, I haven't had lunch, actually. Good thing. I should probably eat right before the stream's done. Okay. I chuckle when Natsuki's gloating while she walks back to her workspace. Once the icing's a good consistency, you forgot another apostrophe. I retrieve the food coloring from Natsuki. Hey, watch where you put in your hands, dummy. I don't want you getting icing everywhere. I look down at my hands and realize they're covered in icing. Oh jeez, how did I not notice that? Don't ask me. You're the one who didn't notice his hands were covered in icing. Natsuki looks at me with a smirk. Oh, being smug, are we? We'll take that. I wipe my index finger on Natsuki's cheek, leaving a glob of icing behind. Natsuki shoots me back with a look of shock and anger. Oh, you didn't. Now it's my turn to be smug. Oh, but I did. Natsuki's face suddenly lights up. Without warning, she dips her finger in the frosty bowl and swipes across my entire face. Haha! You look so dumb. I look over to the sink and grab a paper towel. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? I dramatically wipe my hands as Natsuki braces herself. Yep. That's so be it. I take the paper towel and attempt to shove it in Natsuki's face. What? Okay, I have no idea what this is gonna turn into. Did they make any, what's it called? I wonder if they made any custom, illustrations of the characters. Hopefully. But she swipes the towel out of my hand and throws it into the side. Hey! I slowly back up and put my hands up. Doesn't have to be like this. Natsuki ignores my call for truce and tries to wipe icing across my face again. This time I catch her wrist as she swoops in. She tries to fight back with her other hand, but I grab that one as well. Oh no, I know a scene. Yep, there's a scene. Okay, the door's closed. Okay. Stop! Only if you apologize for getting frosting on my face. You're the one that started it. What am I hearing? Okay. But I only did a little. You smeared across my entire face. Now apologize. Fine, fine. I'm sorry. Thank you. Now apologize to me. I'm sorry as well. Thank you. Alright, that's that. I'd say I win this one. Oh yeah? Suddenly I feel a sharp pain in my right shin. Did she kick you in the balls? I let go of Natsuki's wrist and stumble back. Did you just kick me? Yep, she did. I warned you. Oh, jeez. Oh, my leg in pain as Natsuki stands triumphantly. Look at she's kicking your leg. Okay. Don't underestimate me. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. And I surrender. Ha! I win. I may have won the battle, but not the war. Let me make sure. If one kick can send you down, winning the war will be a piece of cake. I roll my eyes. Yeah. Can I get one interruption for one stream? Okay, turn the... I roll my eyes and sending another laugh from Natsuki. Alright, we should probably get back to work. Yeah, probably. Natsuki and I wipe our faces off and pick up where we left off. I scoop some icing into a separate bowl and cover the rest of it a light pink. Natsuki puts the batch of cupcakes on the oven and puts the other batch in. Using the food coloring, I dye the icing and set aside black. Why'd you do that? For the kanji characters. Oh, okay. Finishing up mixing the food coloring and then giving it to Finish up mixing the food coloring and give it me. Give it to me. Can't speak. What am I doing? Why? I'm gonna put it in the frosting bag, duh. She gestured towards the small plastic bags she brought with her. Alright. I quickly finished mixing the coloring and hand Natsuki the bowl. She scoops the icing into a bag and then ties a thin nozzle around the end. Put this to the side for now. We will still need the frosted cupcakes before we can add the characters. Speaking of which, Natsuki brings a tray of cupcakes over to the table. Let's get started. Ooh, all done. Nice, almost none of that. We both look triumphantly over the frosted trays of cupcakes. Yeah, they look pretty cute. Kind of fitting seeing you're the one who made them. What's that supposed to mean? Oh please, we're not at school. It's not like anyone's judging you. Just admit that you're cute. I'm not cute! Fine, whatever you say. Just focus on doing the characters. Jeez. Here, let me show you how to do it. Natsuki quickly teaches me how to use the frosting bags and we quickly get to work. Finally! Yeah, finally. It took us longer than expected, but we finally finished and placed them neatly in rows on trays. That was fun, I guess. What, you didn't have fun? No, I did. I just didn't expect it to take that long. You wouldn't have been taking that long if we didn't have to go to the store. I said I'm sorry. Yeah. I just wish we had more time so we could read some manga or something. But I really have to get home. My dad's making dinner tonight. Luckily, I'm on my own for dinner tonight. Frankly, I'm not even that hungry. I might just skip it. No! Natsuki so now pushed me. I stare at her in disbelief. I mean, you shouldn't do that. You should always appreciate every meal you get. Wow, dinner must be really important to you. Why do you think she looks like that? More than you can imagine. Growing up, we only have family dinner when everyone was home. Considering both my parents work a lot, it was a rare occurrence. Especially now. Natsuki and I sit in an awkward silence before she starts for a bag. I should get going. Right, I'll walk you out. Natsuki collects her things and I walk her outside. So what exactly does this mean? I felt like the afternoon flew by too quickly. However, it was nice spending time with her. It was an opportunity to get to know her better. Well, I guess I'll see you then. It was fun cooking with you. Yeah, we should do it again sometime. Oh no, this is gonna inspire me. Get my girlfriend and I to do cooking. Huh? I'm just saying, if you ever want to bake something, I'd be glad to help. Natsuki steps closer and looks at me. Doors closed. Her expression is tense, as if she's trying to hide her emotions. Really nice of you. I open my mouth to say something, but Natsuki quickly pulls away. I gotta go, bye. Bye? Natsuki quickly rushes off and I'm left alone. Guess I'd better get to cleaning. Ooh, please tell me we actually get don't tell me we get a real Monday. What's this gonna look like? So, is this another poetry thing, or... That one's actually really short. They'll go for... I don't know, how long have I been streaming? About 2 hours? I'd say that's a decent, I'd say that's a decent stopping point, actually. No, okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'd say that's a decent stopping point right here, actually. Everyone's happy. Like, we got a somewhat depressed Sayori, but not nearly as bad as before. Yeah, I still left off on a pretty decent point. Decent as in, nobody's dying. And we have no extra foreshadowing saying, oh, this person's gonna die, oh, this person's gonna die. So at least I'm very happy with that. So in other words, I don't know how to end the stream here. I'm just gonna say, again, if you want to catch the next stream, maybe I could do an exception for... Maybe I could do an exception of streaming of my schedule for Friday? Yeah, I think that... Screw it, I think that'd be a decent idea. So how about for Friday... Yeah, Friday, June 19th, same time, 1 p.m. PST. I'll be doing this stream again. Why not? This game is actually decently long. Like, this has already been 2 parts already. And I think, screw it for the hell of it, I think we'll do all the routes. Although, yeah, I'm thinking how I'm going to accomplish that. Actually, okay, then let's just stick to schedule. Let's just do 1 route for now. Then I'll do the rest of them off screen. While I love streaming the game, I still want to play it on my own pace. And this voice is killing me. Luckily, not as bad as Sunday's stream, where I had barely any water. And therefore my voice was killing me. My voice started killing me way too quickly in the stream, like only about 30 minutes. Like right now, it only feels like I'm streaming for an hour. And I guess that means you're having fun with the game anyway. So why not stop? I mean, no, why stop at all? So I'll do so yeah, again, Friday, 1 p.m. PST. I'll be doing part 3 of the stream. Okay. So, I guess that'll be it for now. So,